Hey guys, Vulture here. So, last weekend we had a little too long of a summary of season one. Hopefully, this one ain't gonna be too long because I do have a little less time, so I want to try at least to get tomorrow's video done before I have to go to work here. So, Arkham Asylum series. So, basically, everything you know about Batman, go ahead and get it in your mind because I'm not going over it completely in this one. But in Origins, we have trying to remember what Origins is. I believe Origins was kind of like the Halloween night, Batman's first few years, and he doesn't have any of the Bat family at this point. The Joker is becoming his new big bad, because he's getting rid of his competition with like Black Mask. He's hiring people like Deathstroke to make it feel like it's an actual mafia boss. And basically the night is just the Joker is the reason why Batman is the way he is. And that's really what the Arkham series is. We also have a building relationship between Deathstroke and Batman where, you know, they're trying to best each other. Well, Deathstroke is trying to finally best Batman. I think we also get some Ra's al Ghul in there. And then we have Arkham Asylum, which is basically just the Joker is getting admitted. He has a whole plan to open the prison cells and control it. And basically the entire thing is to actually go and take them, put them back in their cells, beat the Joker, and have it to where it's secure again. And then I think there's another little backstory with there's two backstories actually. There's the Riddler, which is basically he has all these clues around the Arkham Asylum where he got loose, and here's all these clues to tell where he is. So Batman has to figure out all the clues, put in a like basically he learns of where the location of Riddler. That way he can tell GCPD, here's the Riddler, go arrest him. And then the other one was, I believe, the spirits, the ghost of the Arkhams. So basically, the owner, there's like a long, depressing history about the Arkham family, and the spirits are dwelling in there, and the ghost of the original founder of Arkham takes possession of the headmaster, the current headmaster of it, and the warden, and he just takes that, and he actually tells the Batman that he is probably the best person he's ever seen, that he actually takes pride in what the Batman does, and he actually says, you are probably the next best thing to rid the all of Gotham of what plagues it. Then we have Arkham City, which is basically politics decide to, instead of just using an asylum, they make an entire city, like they take a chunk of Gotham and make it a huge Arkham Asylum, and they are actually getting help with these ideas by one of those insane mad scientists, Hugo Strange, who actually had learned of Batman's identity. And then I think we also learn that behind him is Ra's al Ghul, where he actually wanted Batman to see the corruption that is the city he's trying to protect. That way he can kind of get the detective on his side. But anyways, Batman tries to go as Bruce Wayne, trying to use his political and money and all that to kind of go against it. Say, hey, we just need to go fund Arkham Asylum again because this whole city block is ridiculous. You're taking away homes and areas from Gotham, but of course he's put in the asylum because the city because he is shown as insane by Hugo Strange for even going against the little government that are going on. And in the end, basically, Hugo gets killed by Ra's al Ghul. Ra's al Ghul tries to go against the Batman. Um, and I believe in that one as well, the Joker ends up becoming the final bad again, and he kills Talia al Ghul to show what he's doing. And again, he's got this new virus that his blood is infected with, and you realize that it's a Titan formula, which is basically just makes everyone a muscle-bound idiot, which is actually kind of the original. It's like a mutated version of the venom Bane takes. And then Joker's infected by a disease. I think it's Mr. Freeze has the actual serum. So Batman has to go do this running around for him. He has the serum. He has enough for him and Joker because the Joker put some of his disease in him. And he was able to get he did a blood donation, put all his blood out into the blood circulation. That way people actually caught his disease as well. But anyways, he becomes a Titan. Actually, no, the Arkham Asylum, I believe, was the original Titan situation. And he got himself put into Titan because the Titan, gave him the disease. It's a weird timeline because no one else has done the Titan thing. But anyways, I think Arkham Asylum, they had the Titan formula. Everyone was a muscle-bound idiot. Joker took it to be the final boss. But because of that, it gave him a disease that is uncurable except for freeze. And Batman had to go try to get the serum to heal the Joker of the disease. All that blood happened. But anyways, Batman took it so he wouldn't die. And then the Joker went to go take it, but instead of knowing who Batman was, he's actually going to give him the formula. The Joker is so hasty with his life that he doesn't actually, take in that consideration and just stabs him, which ends up destroying the serum, which ends up taking his life. Finally, the Joker's makes the Batman laugh, makes a joke finally at the end of his life. And at the end of Arkham City, basically you're supposed to a few things that the Catwoman wants to do on side. The Riddler's back again. Then we have Arkham Knight, which is basically just Red Hood storyline. Hey, Jason Todd's second Robin was caught, tortured again, but he was left to die. But he didn't actually die in this storyline. He actually was just locked up in the Arkham Asylum. Just no one knew where he was for the long time. And then finally he's able to get out. When the Joker is dead, he actually goes against the Batman for this one. He actually teams up with Scarecrow, makes a new militia, tries to put fear into the city, scare everyone off. That way they can take all of the city. All the villains now rule it. And basically in the end, Scarecrow wants to make the entire city scared, but Batman stops it at his own expense. Because apparently if you have even when you got infected by the Joker's disease, his blood is actually, it's not just gonna kill you, but if you have the serum, you're fine, not gonna die. But his blood makes you insane and more like him. So everyone that had gotten the blood, because there was a few that slipped through the cracks before they can catch it, they were Jokerized, except for this one man who seems to look like he's the antidote. Batman actually is infected. He's slowly turning into the Joker because of the tolerance. It takes him a lot longer. But that's basically the entire thing. Is just Jason's back trying to fort what the Batman's knowing about. where the Batman's fighting the Joker, ideals, and then he has Tim Drake trying to do his own little thing. On top of Barbara Gordon was shot by the Joker during this time, and now she's Oracle. But basically, this is like the dumpster fire of Batman's life. Gordon no longer trusts him because his daughter was a part of the Batman corporation. Tim Drake actually falls in love with Barbara, but because of being kept in the city, she's taken and put in danger. Where Tim is actually now not trusting of Batman either. So when he learns that he's the last Joker that they couldn't find, because there was an extra cell that was never they couldn't find, he actually realizes it. Batman's put in there, but is able to escape. He's able to beat the Joker in his head. And the last one was actually the Joker with his full mental capacity. The old man that was an antidote was actually the Joker in disguise. He knows how to play mind tricks with people. So he actually acted like the old man and then came out as an actual full-on Joker. So the Joker plays yet another role. Scarecrow is able to unmask Batman to save Tim Drake and Gordon, but of course he's not able. No one's gonna beat the Batman in the ways of fear. Trying to think the full thing of it. And he basically destroys all of the Wayne technology that he had. That way, no one can actually hunt down who he was. So everything that was Batman related or Bruce Wayne related was gone in the end of the game. But of course, in the end, he comes back. Tim and Barbara got married. Gordon is still. He finally puts trust back in the Batman because he had self-sacrifice over himself over the city. And we actually see in the very end that Batman is using a brand new kind of ideal, which is using the fear serum of Scarecrow to put fear back into the criminals. There's a few more side points. Again, the Riddler comes back, but this time he puts a twist on it where he actually puts a game between Catwoman and Batman, because he actually sees that they're actually involved. We also see Azrael, which is someone who has a murder tendency, but he is the best candidate to be Batman. Then let's see, there's Firefly, who actually keeps burning every firehouse down. He had knocked out an entire team of firemen. You have to go save all of them. There's the Man-Bat, where basically a doctor decided to do an experiment on him. He killed his wife in the beginning of the experiment, and it's Batman's job to hunt him down, cure him. And then, let's see, they're stopping a few of the other criminals, putting an end to them. And that's really it for all that is. You're just trying to kick every criminal back into a corner or stop the militia, and that's basically it for the Arkham series. It's kind of confusing. Everyone keeps saying the Gotham Knights game isn't going to be involved with Arkham series, which that one is basically just Batman has died. Gordon died some time ago, so this is definitely not Arkham series because everyone already knew that Batman was Bruce Wayne, and now it's revealed. As everyone is learning, there's a protocol where all other ones are given the Watchtower, and there's a different Tim Drake in this universe. Nightwing returns. Batgirl has not fully healed, but she's learned how to get back her walking status. Red Hood is actually a part of the Bat family. He's searching, but he actually avoids Bruce, but he's given an alert saying, "Hey, I'm gone. You're gonna need to take over the mantles." And then for what apparently is somehow connected is the Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League game that's coming out, I think, next year. And that's basically just the Justice League have been taken over by Brainiac, I believe. And it's the Suicide Squad job to go and kill or detain them. And you see most of them having some kind of relation to, like, Boomerang is the enemy of Flash. Harley Quinn is, of course, Batman. I believe there's an Aquaman, so King Shark. You can't really call well, I can call Deadshot a Batman villain, but he also goes over a lot of other DC heroes. But it's that's kind of how it is for that. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.